Okay, so look at here. So this is terminal A of the meter bridge. So this one is terminal B of the meter bridge, and this one is terminal C of the meter bridge. So in that first gap, so this is first gap. In that first gap, I would like to place that standard resistance box, as I said that. So between these two circular discs, with the help of connecting wire, I will connect that standard resistance box to that first gap. So in that standard resistance box, the range of this standard resistance box is from that 1 ohm to 10,000 ohm, right? So this is about galvanometer. So as I said that 0 is at the center, left side 30 divisions are there, and right side also 30 divisions are there. So this is positive terminal of the galvanometer, and whereas this is negative terminal of the galvanometer. In that second gap, for example, this is the wire. I want to find out that resistance of this wire. So in order to find the resistance of this wire, I have to place this wire in this gap. Did you get my point? Next one. So just I will explain that instrument. So this is the source. It consists of two cells. So this is the output, positive terminal of the cell, whereas this is negative terminal of the cell. Now with the help of connecting wire, from the positive terminal of the, means from the terminal A to positive terminal of the cell, and from negative terminal of the cell goes to terminal B here. So just I will make that wiring connection here. Point A to positive terminal of the cell here. So I made connection between point A and positive terminal of the wire. So this is done. Next, negative terminal of the negative terminal of the cell goes to terminal B here. Terminal B. So length of the wire is not enough. I need to take one more wire here, or we can take this connecting probe also, or you can take this kind of connecting probes also. Okay, negative terminal of the battery goes to terminal B here. Terminal B. Next, terminal C to galvanometer. So look at here, terminal C. So this is terminal C. Terminal C of the meter bridge goes to one end of the galvanometer. You can give positive or negative, whatever. Next, in that first gap, I will place that standard resistance box connection. In that first gap, let me connect that standard resistance box. In that first gap, I made that standard resistance box. Okay, we'll take one more wire here. Okay, in this gap I will place that standard resistance box connection. Next, in that second gap I will place that unknown resistance wire. So I want to find out that resistance of this wire. Resistance of this wire. So next, last one more connection is left. From that galvanometer, another end of the galvanometer, one end of the galvanometer I given to that of terminal C here. Next, you can take that long length wire, another terminal of the galvanometer I will give that jockey connection here. So jockey is nothing but it's act as a connecting probe. We'll take that long length wire here. Okay, this length is enough, I think so. Now look at here, another terminal of the galvanometer goes to jockey connection. Jockey connection. another terminal of the galvanometer goes to jockey. So this is jockey. Now I will check out that whether that given circuit connection is right or wrong. So how to verify? Okay, look at here. So this is galvanometer. So I made that connection like that. So just I will explain that connection here. From point A goes to positive terminal of the cell here, and from this negative terminal of the cell goes to point B here. Then point C to galvanometer, another end of the galvanometer to jockey connection. So this is jockey. So just it is act as a connecting probe here. In that first gap I will place that standard resistance box. So this is standard resistance box, and in that another gap, so this is wire. So I want to find out that resistance of this wire. So after making that circuit connection, so what's that first step? So first step is I have to check the correctness of the circuit. How to verify that correctness of the circuit here? I have to place the jockey at one end of the meter bridge. So look at here, I am placing that jockey at one end of the meter bridge. Look at that galvanometer. So initially galvanometer needle is 0, right? So I am placing here. So that video is not coverage. I will place at one end here galvanometer. See, galvanometer is deflecting at one end. So look at here, I place the jockey over this wire only. So galvanometer is deflecting at one end. Now come to that other end of the other end of the meter bridge here. So I will place that jockey at another end of the meter bridge. Look at here, galvanometer is deflecting at other end here. Now that circuit connection is right. So this is the way to make the checking the correctness of the circuit. After verifying the correctness of the circuit, look at here, already I plugged out 2 ohm resistance from that standard resistance box. So after plugging out that 2 ohm resistance, so that is first known resistance from this standard resistance box. After that I will take that jockey and I will place it on the wire. Now I will start slide the jockey here. So if I start to slide the jockey, so observe that galvanometer deflection. So galvanometer is slightly moving here. So look at here, so I am sliding, believe me, I am sliding here. So one second, I will make it here. At one point, so look at here, galvanometer is showing 0 deflection. So look at here. Okay, so now look at here, jockey is at balancing length 70 centimeter. Okay, just I will 70 centimeter, then galvanometer showing 0 deflection. So this length, so this 70 centimeter is balancing length, remaining length 70 means 100 minus 70, so 30 centimeter is remaining length. Out of 4 resistance, first resistance is plug out from the standard resistance box, and second thing is balancing length. Balancing length means where the galvanometer shows 0 deflection, and that remaining length is 100 minus L here. So this is a way to calculate the value of unknown resistance. Now in that second trial, now I plugged out that 2 ohm resistance and 2 ohm resistance, so totally 4 ohm resistance. Now by plugging out of that 4 ohm resistance, again just I will start slide the jockey over the wire. So I am sliding here, observe, I am sliding the jockey over the wire only. Look at here, so if I start sliding, then galvanometer is showing 0 deflection here. Again galvanometer showing 0 deflection. So again you have to take that balancing length, and remaining length is 100 minus L, and then you can able to calculate that resistance of this wire here. So hope you get these things.